It's time for Milberger's Gardening, South Texas. Live from Milberger's Landscaping and Nursery at 1604 in Bulverde Road. During the next 2 hours, our experts will help you with your gardening questions when you call 210-308-8867. That's 210-308-8867. Or come by Milberger's during the show and have your question answered in person. And now it's time for Milberger's Gardening, South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer.
And welcome to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. Milton Glueck along with Dr. Calvin Finch on the right-hand side of your radio dial. Mark Peterson on the left-hand side of your radio dial where, okay, is it still raining or is it over? I don't think I see any.
Oh, yeah, there's a few drops.
Hi, Calvin. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you quite well. Okay. There's a few drops here, a little bit of rain at Milberger's. But
it's a little bit of wind, too.
Yeah, the wind feels nice because it's got a little coolness to it. But, yeah, we want to talk gardening with you. So while you're, if you're kind of avoiding the rain, then give us a call and tell us what's going on in your gardening world at 210-308-8867, 210-308-8867.
Look at that kind of strange cloud over there.
It looks ominous. You talk about the one that kind of looks like a camel that's coming straight at us? Yeah. You're talking about the one by the power line, the little with the white behind it?
Cruising to the south there.
Yeah. Al said that the storm was coming from the north, and meteorologist Mark Peterson said...
Oh, it's coming from the northwest and then moving to the northeast.
Okay.
It's sliding along 1604.
Okay.
Is what the radar showed me at 11:45.
Well, that cloud is going a different route.
That cloud is going south.
Yeah.
Or maybe southwest.
That's the cloud I saw when I was coming
or
down
southeast.
16-4.
Oh, okay.
That was coming down.
That's your responsible, but you got to talk in the mic so we can hear you. Thank you.
That
we
was
don't know
coming
where you
down 1604, and then now it's well, maybe it was going south too.
So it came from your house, huh?
No,
I blame
came
the deer.
from the west.
I'm blaming the deer. All right. Well, let's.
Well, that's a worthy topic.
Yes. The deer control the weather. I'm just saying. We'll talk about it. Let's go.
Well, my little
yes,
my little Darcy didn't even want to go in her little her chariot this morning.
Oh, she didn't want to go out?
Nope.
Bee was freaking out too.
Yeah, she's decided that she doesn't want to walk out there because those darn deer are so aggressive. And then, but she was content to go in her little wagon or what do you call that?
I love the now what's it called? Stroller.
Stroller, that's it.
Stroller's now been upgraded to chariot.
Yeah. And she sits there and then looks so aloof, and the view.
Exactly. I'm doing the peoples love me.
That's right.
She views the road as we
doggy
cruise.
style. Oh, that came out. Never mind. 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. Yes, sir. All right. Well, I asked Calvin what he wanted to talk about. He said gardening today. So, Calvin.
I guess we're going to talk about gardening.
Go for it.
Well, one of the things is that the queen butterflies are everywhere. And
what are they on? What are they gathering nectar on?
Oh,
the majority. Or just a few plants?
Miss flower.
There you go.
Okay.
I was leading the question. I was leading the witness, Your Honor.
That's okay.
Miss flower in at least my yard. And then if you go to the porterweed, that's got the most of the hummingbirds.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, constantly you can see the hummingbirds. And then bees. I always talk about the porterweed is the place where you could quite often can see all three types of pollinators, the bees, the butterflies, and the hummingbirds at the same time. But they're not as I haven't seen that as often this year as I have past. But the mist flower is loaded with butterflies.
That's cool. Good. And that's the. Is that the? No, you gave me seeds for blue curl.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
yes.
My sister-in-law gave us seeds for the mist flower from
Yeah.
they bought here, and it's gone crazy. Apparently, it's pretty tough. So I got to plant them. That would be good, huh?
A variety of places.
Calvin, are you sitting down? What's that?
No, mist flower can be in a variety of places, both
Okay.
sun and shade. And yes, it is very drought tolerant.
Well, are you
What?
going to give a report on your...
Yeah. Are you sitting down?
Yeah, I am.
So, the ones that were doing well when we talked about it last week, maybe I
Watered or...
No, I don't know. Maybe I overanalyzed them or overestimated their success. They still look okay, but yeah, there's nothing happening. However,
Well, if they're still green and they look okay, that's a real positive sign.
okay, but no flowers, nothing on them. There's nothing coming up on them yet. They just
You mean on the
on the
begonias?
yeah, the begonia, the whoppers.
Oh, well, you wouldn't expect to fly anything.
Oh, good. Except I did do one. Okay, I don't know if I'm creative or cheap, but I got a little thing of a little plastic jar.
Do you want to debate that or not?
No.
Okay.
People can form their own conclusions,
Okay.
and they'll probably be right one way or another. So anyway, it was a little plastic thing, clear, and I made a little terrarium out of it, and I closed it, and I and it's actually flowering.
Oh, really?
The cutting is flowering, so yeah.
So, I mean, it's some new growth.
I'll take a picture of it for you. So
You know,
that's
most
cool.
plants flower just before they die.
Oh, why would he tell me that? The other ones didn't flower before they died, but maybe they're not dead yet. So
Well, that's a
Just
good,
saying.
good sign, though. If your leaves
Yeah.
that you sunk
no, it actually
into
has
the soil
it has blooms on it.
still green.
Okay.
What has it been? Has it been a month yet?
Oh, it could be. It could be a month.
Because
approximately.
the key, if I remember the scene movies
Yeah.
about the vegetatively reproducing the begonias.
Mm-hmm.
The key is if they survive a month, and then you can expect some action, some response in the second.
Well, the other one
month.
probably has been in the ground that long. The one in my little
Uh-huh.
plastic thing. It was before I did these, so maybe it did finally kind of go boom. Okay, I'm ready to go. So I'll have to take a picture, and we'll have to figure
Uh-huh.
out when we actually.
Just be
pot it up.
patient with them, but the progress is
It's only the one,
exactly
though.
what you would
Okay.
want.
So should I because I can keep trying. Should I do seed starter mix, or should I just do soil? Because I just did soil.
Well, that's all you have to do on begonias. I
Okay,
think.
good.
It's like the figs and roses. Roses are, the more you do that kind of stuff, the more chance you got. But on things like the whopper begonias, you can be quite successful without all the
Okay.
elaborate paraphernalia.
I am scared I'm going to mess up that one little fig that looks like it's got the little buds on
Oh.
it. That I'm going to do something wrong. Now,
Oh, no,
I-
it looked pretty good yesterday.
Well,
You showed
I-
me the
did.
picture.
I took it out of its protective little baggie because it had mold on it.
Yeah.
So now
Which
it's
was
just
good.
now it doesn't get sun, but it is exposed to wind and rain. Ooh, hope it's okay. Yeah,
When you say it isn't exposed to sun,
It's
indirect
indirect-
sun,
indirect light.
Yes.
yes.
Okay. It has bright indirect light.
Mm-hmm.
You hear those terms used frequently. Bright
Yes.
indirect light.
No, I get it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean it's the same place it was when it had a little bud on it. So, but I know I'm not supposed to throw it in the light, in direct light.
As your descriptions occurred, I was thinking, wow, you could be either a politician, everything is great and wonderful, or an economist. It's okay, but it could be worse.
It could be worse. I'm going with that.
Okay.
I'm going to be pessimistic. No, it's we'll see what happens. And can I sneak over to your house and make some cuttings if it doesn't work?
Oh, sure.
Okay, good. All right.
Which one? Oh, the fig?
The fig.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Well, 210-308-8867. You tell us what's happening with your figs. Do you want fig reports? Because you were kind of surprised how your figs were doing.
We're debating on the types of figs, too. Mm-hmm. And I'd love to hear if people have different types of figs.
Yeah, and then tell us how they, and Mark and I were kind of debating, because when I did the study, I said, wow, this is pretty hard to distinguish between the different varieties. And then Mark followed up, and it said,
we were on the internet yesterday, and so there seems to be a general divide between the figs that are sweet and sugary and those that taste like honey.
Oh, okay. The honey is the Celeste, isn't it?
Is one of the Celeste, and so Trace tasted the figs yesterday and went, "Oh,
Celeste.
It's Celeste."
Yeah, Trace.
Well, and that's what he thought too earlier when we harvested them. There.
Yeah, that's what when he had one, and he's actually a certified fig taster.
He's a certified taster.
It's just taster. Okay.
Yeah, especially here at the.
He's not even listening to us.
Yeah.
He's not even listening to us. He's right there. That's why I'm...
Well, let's see. What was his favorite? Oh, the tomatoes.
Yeah. Oh.
He does well on the figs, but he really does well on
he was...
tomatoes.
Any snacks that we have on the table.
Okay, Trace, they're talking about you. Hey, but he was telling me a cool story about his dogs. His tomatoes are gone.
Oh, they all are?
The dogs finished them off.
Well, that's...
And apparently the dogs got a little... sick.
Sick or drunk?
No, sick.
Sick.
Sick because,
too
they
much?
had little bathroom issues.
Oh, yeah.
Well, good. We can get the seed then.
Trace, if you will collect the seed from the dog poop, that would be great. All right. Thanks. You tell him that. All right. And then we can sell it.
Maybe at 205.
We have Thunderbird. We have Labrador. We have...
we don't... Yeah,
I heard that Thunderbird, and I thought maybe you were talking about the...
No, not yet.
The varieties.
Not yet. We're anticipating.
Well, do you want to talk about... Let's... between you and I, we can tell them what theoretically is coming in.
Well, tell them what we've got now.
Yeah. So
okay.
We have the Celebrity Plus. We have Tycoon. Now, these are in individual 4-inch containers. Then we have the large cherry. Mm-hmm. Trying to think, we had one other one. And then in the 6-packs.
Did you say Tycoon?
Yeah, Tycoon. Cherry, Celebrity Plus, the large cherry, and Tomatillos. And then we also have 6-packs.
Right.
And we have Amelia.
Right.
We have Celebrity Plus and Tycoon.
Mm-hmm.
Ruby and Ruby Crush.
Is it Ruby?
No, I'm sorry. No. Roma.
Now, didn't we also have a second?
It had an R in it.
Didn't we have a second Celebrity?
We had Celebrity and Celebrity Plus. Right? Or just all Celebrity Plus?
I just saw all Celebrity Plus.
Oh, okay. All right.
But they were in individual 4 inches and then also in 6-packs.
Okay.
No.
So if any of those, take the experience Mark and I had this spring, and if any of those meet your expectation of some of your favorite tomatoes, go ahead and get them. Don't wait, because in the fall they don't stay long. You got to get them in the ground, and you need recommended varieties. And then so that they can start growing and then set fruit so they can beat the cold weather. And the key, to setting fruit and beating cold weather is if they're determinate or semi-determinate.
Okay.
So that they don't just keep growing and growing. They had Better Boy too, didn't they?
Oh, yes. Well, I didn't look at it, but Trace told me Better Boy was there.
Now, unfortunately, the Better Boy is an indeterminate.
It's an indeterminate, but I was thinking about this yesterday while we were on the air, that maybe the indeterminates may be planted at this time? I was mulling it over in my head. I mean, is there enough time before freeze for indeterminate to actually produce?
And sometimes there might be, but normally, I think you're reducing the chance of success.
Yeah.
Now we've had gardeners that have planted Better Boy this spring and didn't have much luck. They're still
I would never do it in the spring.
Huge plants, but not a lot of fruit.
And then that old pesky day length always comes into play when you get into the fall. In other words, a lot of plants respond negatively to diminishing day length.
So I know we've got gardeners out there saying, "Oh, man, I don't want to pull my tomato plants from the spring. They're just still looking good. They got some fruit on there. It's not turning right, not turning color." Well, go just pick it off if it's full size and take it in, and they will change color. They will ripen.
A lot of gardeners have little ceremonies and organist playing and you know, they're around the gravesite of the tomato that they're throwing away.
Yeah, it's sad.
Kind of like
I know that I got to pull. I know I got to pull the tomato up. The other problem is that I'm so sorry I lost my train of thought. The other problem is that all the soil. So it's in a container. So I want to get the soil out because if you pull it up, it's just going to be this big clump of roots.
Why is that wrong?
Well, it's how do I get all the soil off of it? Why is it that way, or why is that a problem?
Yeah, but why don't you just? Where are you going to transplant it?
Well, no, I'm not. This is the one I'm pulling up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, it should fall off pretty easy. I would
just kind of just slap it a little bit. Just kind of knock it.
Now, you don't want to shake it too hard because what will happen if you shake it too hard?
Spider mites will come
There
out.
You go. Absolutely.
Maybe I can do the trace method, cut it, bag it, cut it, and then pull the roots out.
There you go.
Okay. Because the spider mites.
That's the way I would do it.
They're not in the roots, are they?
No.
Okay. All right.
Well, they are if you've dropped them.
Oh, Trey says no Ruby Crush right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I corrected myself.
Oh, did you? Okay.
It was Roma.
That's quite a difference, Roma.
I know. But it had an R in it.
But
that's my story.
You definitely can taste the difference between a Roma and a Ruby Crush.
Yes, you can. And production as well.
Well, and in the old days, before we got distinctive about the our semi-determinate and determinates. Those you could always get. You inclined to plant them in the fall because they set fruit really quickly.
Yeah. Yes, I am still disturbed about the what was it when Calvin brought him in? He said there were bushels and bushels of the Ruby Crush that he had at home this spring when I didn't have any tomatoes, and all of a sudden there's this man bringing in bushels of Ruby Crush.
Yeah, he was. I mean, he was like barrels full of
barrels of them. Yes.
I thought when all of a sudden we saw him backing up to the porch with him, the beep beep beep
with all the Ruby Crush that you had this spring.
Well, I was a little worried about the dogs had a problem with that digestive situation on the tomatoes. When I brought those tomatoes in, I was a little worried about Trace having a digestive problem too.
We heard other canines having digestive problems regarding tomatoes.
And raccoons and squirrels, opossums, fox.
Okay, we need to take a quick break. 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. More of Milberger's Gardening South Texas coming up on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. And Welcome back to Millburgers Gardening, South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer, 210-308-8867. Listen, I want to tell you that if you are looking for, if you're a griller, summer is grilling time, and if you're a griller out there and you want the best quality meats, you got to head to Pruski's and pick yourself up some sausage or the great beef, or like I did, that pan sausage. That was really good.
That was very, very good.
Wasn't that good? That really was, yeah. And it was a great price, and it was a great tasting stuff. So the next time I do that, okay, I don't know if I got to bring some to Edmund. He said he wanted to try it. I mix it with maple syrup.
Did you?
Yeah. So no, not that one, but I'm going to do another one where it's mixed with maple. So hopefully I'll bring Edmund some, and I'll have some for us next Saturday. But yeah, you start off with good ingredients, you get good food. You know what I mean? And we talked about duck, and we talked about what was some of the other rabbit that he has, the sausage, and he has Norwegian sausage. What does he have?
No, he has Swedish.
Swedish sausage. I'm sorry, I was just throwing it.
I know what you're
for
doing.
Fun. Yeah, I'm just picking on.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's with potatoes and a little bit of Texas flavor to it. If you're looking for great stuff, head on down Highway 87. Today they're open till 5, but anytime you go out there, and Edmund says it so well in the commercial, once you go out there, they know you can try it. They know you're going to come back time and time again, and I see that in the store. I see people that have been there, time and time again, because they'll help you. They love Pruski's, and they love sharing their what they're getting. And
I don't think they expected you, though, to camp out on the porch there.
No, I was waiting until they were open. But yeah, I did. No, I did not do that. But anyway, they got plenty there. You don't have to camp out. Just go on over there and enjoy it. Pruski'sMeatMarket.com is the website. And
I think it'll be kind of fun. My son and daughter are coming to visit, and
you're going to take them.
I'll get some Swedish sausage and see if they recognize the taste or.
It's very popular, so order it in advance, because I've gone and going toward the end of the day, and it's like, we just ran out. So be sure to order some from advance.
I thought since we were the originators of it, I thought they probably reserved us some.
Well, when was the last time you
Milton or Calvin or Mark?
So yeah, they'll just call ahead. So hey, I'm coming to pick up this much of the Swedish sausage, the potato sausage, and I bet they'll have it ready for you. Okay, but yeah, don't take no chances, especially if you want to surprise them with it. So, okay, 210.
Well, and then the other thing that, of course, if I get near Pruski's, I love those trays of cheese and
that would be
sausage.
kind of nice to have the trays just so people can snack, and as your relatives come in, that'll keep them busy so they won't bother you. They'll just snack on stuff. Now he's thinking. You see how his eyes went? He's like, they won't bother me.
I was thinking of my ex-wife.
Oh, dear.
She's Swedish.
Oh.
Swenson. Her name was Swenson.
Okay. That'll be interesting. We'll have to get her opinion.
Yeah.
So when do they come in?
She doesn't hesitate to give her
Good.
opinion.
Okay. So when do they come in? This week?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Thursday.
So you'll have to go to Pruski's on Friday.
Oh.
Or you can have it shipped to you, actually. You can just have it shipped. It's coming right to your door.
Well, you got me inspired. It's been a while since I've been there. The way you talk about it, and you seem to camp out there.
I like it.
That I'll have to go. I feel like I have to go check it out, too, again.
All right. We'll see you on Thursday.
Yeah.
All right, 210-308-8867. But go to Pruski's Meat Market for all the details. Let's keep talking about gardening at 210-308-8867.
This is a gardening show.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. But, potatoes are kind of are potatoes up and about? What?
No, we're not doing potatoes.
The potatoes they've harvested them.
The tops have fallen over and we're harvesting. So.
Do we need potato reports?
Well, I've gotten one. I've been lucky. My neighbor's part has harvested them, and they were wonderful. New potatoes. That's the thing about growing potatoes here in Texas. You don't get the same yield as you would in Minnesota or Michigan or Idaho, but they taste just as good as new potatoes.
And you can get them right along. You get some of those new ones, and then when the tops brown out, and then you can get the harvest crop.
Well, and then the thing about the supply, I love the supply now here at Milberger's because they have the regular bins of potatoes. They don't have them right now, but when it get next potato season,
time comes, they have all different kinds. I believe we had 6 different kinds last year.
And you can get
January.
You can get a lot of potatoes for a pretty reasonable price, and you got to keep that in mind, though, that if you don't have 2 acres to plant potatoes, you don't want to get 6 bushels of seed potatoes either.
No.
That the good news is that you can get the white and reds,
red.
Pontiacs, and
You'd be proud of me.
yeah.
I had to get new tires, so I saved the old tires thinking about the potatoes.
Oh,
So-
doing them with the
Yeah,
Oh, you're going to
straw
plant
tire
in the
method,
potato?
yeah.
What does Laurel think of that? Are they going to? You going to put them in the middle of your front yard?
No.
Oh,
Yes, I'm going to have to hide them behind something so she can't see the tires.
I'm kind of with her on that.
No, it's
Potatoes. The tires.
yes. But anyway, I'm sorry.
Oh well, it
But
was.
I
Of course, we're
digress.
kind of out of potato season now, but we certainly aren't out of okra season.
Yeah,
and peppers.
Oh, yeah.
So this is the last weekend. I would recommend okra, but we can have maybe another weekend or two of a week or two of peppers and eggplant
My Malabar spinach
and
is
Malabar
doing fine.
spinach and some southern peas.
Yeah.
But I started. Milton asked me what we want to talk about, and I said, "Well,
Yeah.
let's just talk about what you can do and plant right now, and what you should be planting next month.
Okay.
It is time for a lot of the fall vegetables.
Okay.
So it's starting to clear out space for those. We're talking about some tomatoes and some summer squash and southern peas.
And we're going to get some squash in.
Yeah, and then next month we'll be looking at some bush beans and some pumpkins.
So do I
Pumpkins need to be planted by seed in the next couple of weeks. Did you know that?
I didn't. Oh, no, I did not know that. But how do you recommend pumpkins?
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't think you did.
Yeah.
No, right. He was chomping at the bit. I knew that.
okay.
But I said maybe that's why I didn't ever know that.
But a lot of folks like to try them, and occasionally you get some that get reseeded in your
In the compost
pile.
Oh,
and they
okay.
turn
That's
out,
classic.
and then you say, wow, I could have grown a whole plant of those. You know who used to be fascinated by that? It's our weatherman, Steve Brown.
Yeah, you said
He
grew them successfully, didn't he?
He did one out of a few years. Yeah.
Okay. I think that sums it up.
Kind of like the accuracy of weather.
If
weather reports. Boom, boom.
Oh, Steve, that the opinion of Mark does not represent does not represent Calvin and I. So if you see Mark Peterson, he's the one that called you out on that. I will tell you though, it's kind of like being the politician you mentioned.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to mention that we did it 20 times and I got one crop. Now I did get a crop of the. That's all I'm going to tell you is I got a crop. No, I didn't. Yeah, it's the squash. Is pumpkin squash? No.
Well,
Yeah,
it's similar. Yeah.
It's the borers. Do I remember correctly that get it, or it just did not?
No,
the weather.
no, it's weather.
It's weather related.
Oh, okay.
And day length. And,
Okay.
And then when we do get them, we tend to get rain at the most inopportune time.
Oh, so they rot?
Yeah, they rot.
Oh, okay. I'm going to skip the
Well,
pumpkins.
that we know that from example here at Milberger's, because Milberger's has a huge.
Oh, that's right. They always get
huge
the pumpkins for,
display, but they
for
have
Halloween.
to
For
import them from the Panhandle and.
yeah, that's
other
true.
areas.
Good point.
Yeah.
Can I do any melons?
Actually, you can. Actually,
fall?
you can. Some
Ooh,
folks
which
are
ones?
having. Well, you want to find the ones that have the quickest
Okay.
production, and
Which would be?
Well, I don't know. You'll have to check.
Okay, call us if you've got a fall melon suggestion.
Well, and then our seeds in there.
I'm on the internet right now.
Oh, okay.
Looking.
But
okay.
Like the ones that you check the date. You check the
the
instructions in this. They'll say how long it takes them to mature, and but that's a good idea too to see. We've got several gardeners that successfully grow them every year. So if we could get their reports, then we would. Everybody else could kind of take advantage of that.
Yeah,
knowledge.
There you go. Let's take advantage of your experiences at 210-308-8867. Tell me what kind of melon I can grow in the fall. James is on the line. You're going to be interested in this at 210-308-8867. Calvin, you're going to like this. It contains two things that you enjoy talking about.
Butterflies?
Figs and deer.
Oh.
What's going on, James?
Well, I bought this property in '99, and I see 2 or 3 deer throughout the neighborhood every year. That's about it. Maybe 4 or 5 on a good year or a bad year, however you look at it. Well, I was walking up my little sidewalk to my work house.
Oh, you're breaking up on us, James. Wait, back up a minute.
I'm
your phone
crossing
is
a creek here.
Okay, so start off with go back about
You're walking.
30 seconds. You're walking.
Okay, a little doe pops out from behind my water well area. From my water well to my back property fence, I purposely have left that wooded over the years for privacy, and it's worked out well. That area is full of post oak, a couple of mesquite, one bush remains to be unidentified after numerous attempts. And some Texas persimmons I know is back there, and I think some catclaw, a whole bunch of brush. So anyway, my Celeste fig, going back towards that area, I put it in the ground late last winter, and it's got fruit on it now, about marble size. Is that deer going to go after my fig?
Oh, dear.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was afraid of.
Of course, they may have to get in line with the raccoons and the fox and the birds. The birds are really pretty serious.
Yeah, I was going to say yes, and then I hesitated, but I'm going to be like Calvin and say, there will be a line before the deer can get them.
Okay.
So I don't need to worry about the deer so much. I got bigger or more imminent threats.
Yeah.
I have a healthy population of redbirds, a ton of them because I feed them, and mockingbirds as well. Always a challenge for my
latter.
And I was just thinking of those. Those are as the days progress and the figs ripen. Those two species get bolder and bolder. I go out there to pick some, and it's like I almost feel like I have to fight off the birds.
I really, to me, really, the mockingbirds are the ones that really are bothersome.
They're
more bad experiences with the mockingbirds.
So, what can I do, if anything? Just smile.
Well,
on my figs.
The good news is that the yield is so large and it all comes at once that you just have to be ready to pick them.
Okay.
I'm not sure there's a better strategy. It's almost impossible to cover them because you got to be right. You got to pull the covers off and then do the picking, and so it is always you just want to be ready to pick them when they ripen.
In other countries, they use children with big long sticks to keep the birds away.
Oh, really?
No. Let's not do that.
Yeah.
Well, I have grandkids now. I guess I need to get some sticks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And Trace was listening but helping other people, and he suggested to net them, to cover them in a net.
Yeah. No, what Calvin was saying is maybe inefficient.
That's inefficient?
I find that hard to, because if you got a fig, they've got a dense crown.
Right.
The figs are everywhere that are ripening, so I always find that the net gets in the way. and you spend more time untangling to harvest your figs than you do protecting the figs.
Oh.
That's my experience. Maybe we can get reports from you, James, and the rest of the fig growers too.
So let's get some netting reports. But could he, you're fond of saying, well, maybe do half your plants like this. What if he wrapped some of the figs in netting and didn't wrap some of the others? And could he do that and see what results he got? And if he liked it, doing it?
You could try that, but
okay. I don't think he's enthusiastic about that.
No, I just think of the figs and how many are ripened every single day.
Oh, okay.
So, and they're spread throughout the tree. And I think of the times, if you want to be an efficient harvester, you got to kind of be willing to climb up a little bit and to reach in and, fill your container.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I've tried to use any kind of webbing or net or anything, I've found it to be limiting. But, it may depend on the shape of your tree. Maybe you could prune your tree to be more efficient.
It's not very tall because I just put it in the ground over the winter, late winter. It is only about. I'm driving now. It's only about 4 feet. It's only about 4 feet tall right now.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how tall it's going to get eventually.
Yeah.
That depends on how often you're pruning them.
I haven't pruned it yet at all.
No, and I wouldn't suggest it. But when it starts getting 8 to 10 feet, it could get taller. But that's when you want to make sure you get it back down to 6.
I always feel worried that I'm going to reduce the production if I try to get too fancy on any pruning.
Okay, last one, since this is my first go with figs. It's got marble-sized fruit on it now. It didn't have any earlier in the year, so this will be its first crop unless it drops them, which I understand it may, its first crop. So if it does produce, when's the window, and when is the harvest window?
Right now.
Roughly.
Yeah. I was going to say the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Even though they're just marble size right now?
Well, yours may be, but we've just harvested we've been harvesting for 2 weeks, and Milton, in fact, made a fig jam dish for us out of them.
Oh, wow.
Out of and I believe there's Celeste too.
Laura actually made it. I just encouraged her.
So in another 2 weeks, they're going to get bigger.
Okay.
But 2 to 3 weeks, that's when I would think that you're going to be. So what's that? First week?
August.
In August, yeah. So plan on that.
So will they start to turn color, or is it just when they start getting soft, or how will I know to
color and soft?
Yeah. I was going to be funny and go, yes.
Okay, both of them. All right. I'm getting excited now. I just got to beat the birds to them, I guess. That's my challenge.
And your deer and your mockingbirds are excited too.
Oh yeah.
There's a cloud behind every silver lining.
Gotcha.
Calvin will find it.
Y'all did say something earlier about a sugar fig and a honey fig, but I didn't get the connection. So the Celeste is which one?
Is a honey.
Is a honey fig.
Yeah, the flavored one.
That's good because I love honey.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. There's a broad division. It seems some of them are more sugar oriented, and some are more honey oriented in the taste.
And I don't know if it's my imagination or not, but there's quite a variation from year to year, and even during the season. Yeah, as these rains came, my fig, the taste changed a little bit. The size of the ones that were ripening changed a little bit, and so you got and the ones that Milton and I used had split open, and then the ones following that after that, another rain came. Were just perfectly shut.
Close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I got a third of an inch of rain yesterday evening right before dark.
Wow.
It has rained at my house almost every day for 2 weeks. It's been
All right.
amazing.
Now you're making
the
people
Finch will
angry.
love that.
That's it.
No, I didn't think I would say this ever again, but I really don't want any more rain for a while.
Oh, don't be careful what you wish for.
Well, it can stay north over me, over the recharge zone. I'll be happy for now.
Okay. Hey, do you have any experience with melons in the fall or pumpkins? Now, he may live in a different part of Central
No.
Texas. Okay.
No, the only melons I've ever grown were cantaloupes, and that was many years ago.
And you do in the fall?
God, Milton, it's been 30, 40 years. I don't remember, to be honest with you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'll keep doing some research. All right, man.
Okay, all right.
Thanks.
Appreciate
Thanks.
the info.
Always a
Thank
pleasure
you.
talking to you. You take care. All right, 210-308-8867. Hey, we want to know if you've grown melons in the fall. And I did do a little Googling, and I've got some suggestions. So
No, I was going to say the historic Pecos melons.
Oh,
They are grown in the spring
okay.
because they arrive at market in July and August.
So
they would be coming on the market right now.
Okay. But I need them to do like the tomatoes and come before the fall.
Well, so I don't know if you would grow them on the seed right now.
Oh, is that what you were suggesting,
Yeah.
though, is by seed if I do them?
Oh, yeah.
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 Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Unless we get transplants
No, you
Okay.
don't usually find transplants for the melons
in the fall or any? 'Cause-
anytime.
Oh, no, we've had watermelon seeds and stuff. Okay, did you
We
have a
had
question?
watermelon seed. We didn't.
And we didn't have honeydew.
We got a lot of cantaloupe seeds.
All righty.
Did you?
Can we
Well,
can we wait a second? We got to do a commercial and then we'll ask it on the air, okay? All right, yeah, but you can start us off and we'll come back to it. We're going to take a quick break and we'll answer this nice woman's question right after this on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. And no, my cucumbers got pulled up. I made a mistake because they just stopped producing. Welcome back to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas on 9:30. But mine were in a container, though. Are you using a container? Those are raised bed? Okay, it's similar, but I didn't get very many. All right, we have a question from the crowd, and Calvin and this nice woman have been going over this a little bit. Tell us what you got there, and then I think, did we come to a conclusion? Because other people may be experiencing
no, we
it too.
haven't. We've kind of set up some alternatives.
Okay.
Tell us about the situation, though, because some others may be faced with.
I've got some cucumber plants I've planted, both purpless and pickling cucumbers and some gherkins. And all of the plants, I will admit right now, the bottom leaves of almost all of them are looking pretty sad.
Yeah.
Up top, I still have some blossoms and some actual cucumbers, and I've pulled
Okay.
cucumbers off these plants. But right now, I've been pulling a lot of these little
That's interesting.
starts off that are partially turning yellow already,
Yeah.
and they drying out.
Sort of looks like a green bean almost. I'm trying to describe it to the audience, but it's yellowing on the ends. Are these? You have three here. Are these each different? Is it doing it on one plant or different varieties?
No, it's doing it on all three.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So,
Well,
but I'm-
we're kind of, let's see, we're at the end,
Towards
the
the
end
end
of
of
the cucumber
Yeah.
season, and I was debating or trying to figure out if it the same symptom, you'd see the same symptom if there was excessive water or if there was not enough water. You know, if you had faced with, because cucumbers are kind of like the figs we talked about. They really translate the availability of water pretty quickly, and they really will respond and grow. But we are at the end of the season. There's no insects on them, are there?
no. I keep an eye on that. No insects. Nope, I found. And I didn't know whether maybe a deficiency in the soil, whether the was it
What else
potassium,
is growing
phosphorus,
there,
and
though?
in this bed is, like I said, the basil that I mistakenly put in there, and that's in that particular raised bed. That's it. It was I had designed it mainly for cucumbers.
Huh.
So
So,
I
and
goofed
cucumbers
somewhere.
in the past have done well in there.
Then I've had them in a different raised bed last year.
Oh, okay.
So
I think I would do the little exploration on the water, but I'm coming to more and more convinced that maybe you're at the kind of the
Could
end
be.
of the cucumber situation,
Yeah. But
season there.
But over the last month or so, I've pulled a few of these off because I've seen other ones that are actually growing, seem to be growing normal. I have
that's
gotten some
interesting.
off. I
Well,
should have got a picture of the ones I had on the counter, but these, I know these are there, and I think if they're still trying to produce something on these, it might not be doing it.
Maybe they didn't come to full term. A lot of times plants will abort, and then have other ones that they redirect their resources to. Maybe these ones were like that, but they were still on the tree
So I aborted.
or on the plant.
I aborted it for it.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing is, if we got any other gardeners out there who are, what's your situation with the cucumbers? Are they are they still coming out with new cucumbers, and the cucumbers are filling out really quickly, and the foliage is looking good, or are they similar to the situation we've been describing here, that they're kind of at the end of their cycle?
I'm almost in the mind that consistent watering, through no fault of your own, that we had hot, dry weather, and then hot, wet weather,
Right.
and the cascading back and forth. So
But-
that
That's what I
I
was
think
kinda
that was
figuring.
that was a lot of the issue on that.
And that's not unusual for cucumbers or for like summer squash or tuma.
It's a common problem with a lot of vegetables.
But if the water's available, they take advantage of it, or if there's excessive water, they have a problem too. So.
Okay, well, yeah, I just didn't know whether I needed to add anything to it. For what's left, up top, there's some still decent-looking leaves.
Yeah.
I say up top because one of them I had a pretty tall
Just enjoy those.
thing. Yeah. So now I do that.
a lot of times, a lot of people go, "Oh, what can I add to the soil?"
You know, you
And
actually.
a lot of times, our soil is pretty good, so we don't need to add a whole lot.
Well, it's a raised bed, so I put in.
So there you go.
Yeah, so it could be drained of nutrients by now.
Or if you haven't prepared with compost or some fertilizer initially, we always recommend that when you
Early
start
on.
prepare your beds. Some compost
What did you fertilize
and or
with?
fertilizer.
I used some of the compost, organic compost from here.
From here.
And the fertilizer, I had some of this. The one has the sprinkles in.
Oh, Osmocote.
Yes.
on that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I used that initially, and then again here a month and a half ago or so, but not since. So, but
Well,
in any case,
that's a good issue to bring up because
Yeah.
Is it worth-
cucumbers do. It's like tomatoes. They, if the nutrients are available, they certainly utilize them. If they're not, they just have a problem.
now speaking of, if I may, tomatoes, getting ready to put in another batch. Should I rework the soil with the ones I took out a few plants?
Yeah. Take out
By
the old
rework,
plants.
what do you mean?
Replenish it with something.
Okay,
Fertilize, yes.
Yeah. So again, I always add organic matter. Depending on the soil. When you say raised bed, are you using primarily mixture or actually organic soil, real soil plus?
I had a mix. I had the organic compost from here, and I also had the other dirt from here.
Okay.
I definitely use
Sister would know. I can't remember.
1959 in there.
Yeah.
1959.
Yeah.
Now it's a raised bed. Does that make a difference?
No.
Okay.
No, but
I didn't know if that was like a container garden.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to do it before or you want to do it after?
Well,
It's side dressing, in other
before
words.
is good.
Okay.
Especially with 1959 because you get a fast release and a slow release.
Okay, 1959. Okay.
And our blend here. It has what Calvin just said. It has 50% slow and 50% fast.
Got it. Okay.
All right. What I was asking is what we commonly recommend is you prepare the bed. When you say prepare the bed, you add it to it prior to planting. But also, a lot of times, you want to side dress when the plant is actively growing. So we'll side dress it on the side
All right.
of the plant.
Well, hang around. We can still answer some more questions for you, but we got to get to the news.
That's okay. I've got to meet my sister for lunch.
Okay, go meet your sister.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So that's why
very
we're
much.
laughing.
Thank you. We're going to take a quick break. Come back in a moment with more of Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer.
We're back with Milberger's Gardening South Texas, live from Milberger's Landscaping and Nursery at 1604 in Bulverde Road. Come out to visit or call us at 210-308-8867. That's 210-308-8867. And now back to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer.
And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. Do you want to finish talking about that while folks are calling us? And actually, people are heading out to the nursery now that the skies have cleared a little bit, or the clouds aren't as dark. But you can come ask, like that woman, you can come ask your gardening question in person. So did you want to wrap that up, or we did wrap it up?
I think we did a pretty good job of that. The thing we can talk about now is the blooms, the flowers.
Okay.
Including I was looking at the blue, the white version of our blue plumbago.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, those are attractive, showy. I guess they put them over there just to impress us.
And I really like that white. I think it's really a better flower for the landscape, or how to say, more picturesque of the white rather than the blue. Some people like the blue, but
I like the blue.
I think that white is really outstanding in the landscape.
Yeah, it's pretty. It jumps out. Now, I thought that, the white blooms as much as the blue. Is the white as prolific as the blue?
No.
No? Okay.
Usually white is
is that just generally across the board? Boy, don't tell that to the neighbor that has the white crepe myrtle. Holy cow.
Yeah, well, and the white vinca, the
okay.
white vincas, I think bloom as much as any of the other colors, and that's another spectacular white flower. That really looks well. I've some of those that I got yesterday were
okay.
The vinca.
Oh, what'd you get? You got more vinca?
Yeah, white vinca, and then I've got some more moss roses, and also some zinnias. And I was telling those orange zinnias over there. There's a couple different varieties. There's some. There are not very many of them left now because they're spectacular. The blooms. They're a double orange with very uniform, disciplined growth.
That's my perfusion. So that's because I like it because it's small and disciplined.
Yeah.
Well, not really small. It's mid level.
He's got about 3 or 4 different choices of orange perfusions too. Actually, there's at least 2 different varieties here.
Yeah, I do favor the orange.
Thank you.
That's an inside joke. So.
Okay. Yes.
So Bert from Michigan called me.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a longhorn issue.
Right above it.
Now, my article yesterday was about the monarch migration and how complex it is, and how many questions that there are unanswered questions about it. In terms of the monarchs, we haven't seen. Of course, the minute I say this, we'll see some. But most of them have migrated north into Midwest, and they're moving towards Canada. And then we'll have them back in September, October. And you want to, we talked about we've talked a lot about the nectar plants, and that's what you want to prepare for in the fall, is you have lots of nectar plants. Lantanas, of course, are spectacular and very favored nectar plant in the fall. And then our regular ones, mistflower, zinnias, porterweed, all the. What was that vine you were talking about?
So the seeds?
No, the vine that blooms in the fall.
That's not the maypop, was it?
No.
That
Coral vine. You talked
blooms
about
in the
that. You
fall.
talked about the Alamo vine.
Alamo vine? No, we talked about Mexican flame vine.
And that's Mexican flame vine.
No.
Which is on sale.
That's
Oh,
a one
okay.
that in the fall.
Yeah,
really-
it's later in the season.
It's really showy, and if you
And the coral
if you-
vine is
yeah.
another one that's later in the year. But
and if you want other plants that are kind of exclusive to the fall, you got fall asters, and you've got the one that smells like the licorice.
The Tagites family, the Mexican mint marigold and
Yeah.
the Copper Canyon daisy.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And
Those are I've heard good.
those
things
two,
about
the
them.
deer don't eat.
Right.
Oh wow.
Now the fall asters, the deer do eat.
Yes. they like the flowers.
Yeah.
They will eat the flowers.
Do they like that flame vine?
No. Now that I say that,
I didn't think they did either, but it's I don't.
I can't remember. I'll be honest with you on that
Yeah.
one. We always say about the coral vine is they will eat it and the flowers, but it doesn't matter because the coral vine grows so fast. We don't. It doesn't care if we have deer eating it.
Yeah. If you want a plant that is just covered by the bees and the other pollinators, gosh, that coral vine is unbelievable. And there's a couple versions of it. The most aggressive one is the pink or the coral, but then there's a red one. It seems like it's a little less aggressive. It might be
I
more
think
suitable.
So. I think so. And we had it here. I don't know. I haven't looked for a while, but we had the
We had
red
it in the
one.
spring.
Yeah. That's when I last saw it.
Yeah. And then we do have some tropical milkweed.
Mm-hmm.
And we mentioned in the article a little bit of the controversy that's involved in tropical milkweed. If we ask our monarchs, they say it's their favorite place to lay eggs. It's one of their favorite places to get nectar. Yeah. But if we ask the native plant folks, they say, well, there's some questions about whether it's as suitable to use in our area as the native milkweeds. We got a lot of native milkweeds and of course the big issue is that the monarchs will only lay their eggs on the on milkweeds.
On milkweeds.
Yeah. And so that's our issue. The Milbergers is really involved. Got a certified butterfly garden, and we're involved in operating classes so that folks can learn how to grow more milkweed and plant them in their backyard gardens so that we can contribute to the success of the monarch breeding. And so that's one of the issues, and that's why we usually have butterfly weed, and quite often we'll have some of the other milkweeds here that are available. And milkweed seed is available throughout the. And sometimes we have milkweed seed here in the wildflower seed bins too. So that is something you can be. The article covers, and you can be preparing for the fall when the monarchs will be coming back. I don't know, Mark. Where do you stand on that? The tropical milkweed.
Oh, I have friends that are adamant. couple of good friends, former employees when I was with Saws, and they are adamant about not planting tropical milkweed. And I'm like, well, I love tropical milkweed, and so do the monarchs. But I make it a point of, what would we say, Halloween or Reformation Day
to cut
it back down to the ground.
Yeah, that's
as long as you do it like that regularly.
That's a worthy compromise is to until we get some more definitive research results.
Answers.
Yeah. Now I always kind of think that October 1st is a good time to cut it back.
I think I have moved to October 1st from those later dates.
And so what we're talking about is that the thing is that the monarchs lay their eggs on milkweed. Now here in San Antonio, the migrating monarchs move through, but it's at the end of their migration, and so sometimes it seems most desirable if they just fill themselves up with nectar and get down and go the last 700 miles to their wintering grounds. If they slow down and they lay eggs, of course, the parents die.
Yeah.
And so then you have to wait 30 days for the caterpillars to mature, and then the weather, you delay their migration, and you take a chance that the weather is going to be a problem, and so you gamble on that. That's one of the reasons why we hesitate to leave the native milkweed in place. Tropical milkweed in place.
Yeah. And when you do cut it, I was just thinking, you don't cut it indiscriminately. You do look and see if there's any monarchs that have laid eggs or on the
that's a good idea.
Or eating. So you make sure. You may have to make several cuts over a couple-day period, 2 or 3 days period on that, and make sure that there's nothing on it.
I'm surprised, Mark, that we haven't gotten a call from gardeners saying, well, gosh, my yard is full of monarchs right now.
Yeah. Oh, really?
On the milkweed.
Well, they're not really monarchs.
They're queens.
They're
cousins, close cousins, and they also will only lay their eggs on milkweed.
Is the queen an example of evolution where it kind of to extend its life? Because monarchs are actually toxic to predators because they're eating the milkweed.
Yeah, well, they're toxic to some predators. A lot of territory.
So do the queens?
So do the queens.
Kind of?
Yes.
Okay.
But the queens don't migrate,
right?
And that's a big difference. Well, physiologically there's some differences, but
but from a predator who's just there, they wouldn't know.
Well, that's the whole point. Yes, and there's a scientific term which I can't remember.
Okay.
So why they're doing it for that very reason. Predators understand that. I don't think I want to bite into this.
Yeah, no, they
nasty taste.
They seem to instinctually know that. All right, 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. That's in Calvin's article in the Express News. And I guess today's the last day they can actually buy the paper part. They would go to if they don't get the paper, they would go to the Valero.
If you get it at one of the stores out there.
Yeah. So Sunday's the last day?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, and we're looking for advice from you if you've grown melons in the fall. 210-308-8867. Calvin says I can do it by seed if I do it now, but we're not sure which ones. So.
Well, you can try it. You can.
I'll try it.
Yeah, what we're trying to figure out is
which ones are going to be
successful. Yeah.
So I've seen muskmelons. Mary might know muskmelons and.
So back home we called them muskmelons, but it's cantaloupe.
Yeah. Yeah. And it says plant in late July to early August for fall harvest.
Yeah.
For
it could be.
Okay. I'll have to.
So I'm just saying, historically, we did it in Texas, in West Texas. So we get nice dry weather and we could irrigate. and provide consistent moisture. But it would be dry weather with cool nights.
Okay. Oh.
And then historically the Pecos melons were coming at this time of year.
Historically, the what?
They were coming into market at this time of
the
year.
Melons or the pig smellers? What did you say?
The melons.
Oh, okay. I heard
the melons were coming historically.
Historically, the melons.
The melons were coming at this time of year, coming to market.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, everyone.
I didn't know. Well, I was like, what are pig smellers? I thought that was a... Okay, and then one of their suggestions, too, was GALIA melons. It's a hybrid between cantaloupe and honeydew. Are you familiar with those?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
You?
no.
Okay.
No. That sounds
Heat-loving, but quicker to ripen than traditional honeydew.
Okay.
Dates to maturity, 10 to 75 days. That would be a month and a half.
Yeah. Now, honeydew always has a
75
bad name.
days?
That's what it says.
That's 2.5 months, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, 2.5
Yeah.
months. What?
UT.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
English.
yeah. English major.
Yeah.
Okay.
Math.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Okay. 210-308. Too busy criticizing me.
Oh, no, I was going to say, honeydew always has had a bad name.
Really?
You know, kind of like a filler. Yeah. You know, we have watermelon, we have cantaloupe. Oh, yeah, we need kind of a third thing. We'll put in the honeydew. But, you know, ripe honeydew tastes
it's delicious.
excellent. It's very delicious.
Yeah.
You just don't seem to ever get it in the fruit salad, a really ripe one.
What about the... did you do your little survey on the herbs? What do we got the herbs?
We got a lot of the summer herbs. And so we have a lot of basils, oreganos, salvia, parsley, some what's another dill. There you go. A lot of dill out there. So we have a lot of the herbs. We have 2 tables, I think, of herbs.
Okay.
But they're mostly the summer ones. And so those are several different types of basil, several different types of oregano, or as the Europeans say, oregano.
Yeah, and our gardener that was had the questions about the cucumbers. She brought up the basil. And, yeah, just a lot of... We haven't heard as much about... It seems like in past years, a lot more people have talked about basil. I think maybe the weather has been, again, of course, welcome.
We have about 4 or 5 different kinds of basil out there. Thai basil, pineapple basil. And some occasional mints out there, though this really isn't mint season. There are some mints on the table. You can try.
Oh, I guess everything does, but so I got the peppermint, and you tell me whether this is a bad sign or just a normal sign. So, yeah, I'm growing it in a little container, and now I'm starting to get blooms on it. Is that good, bad, neither?
Yeah, that's not...
Yes.
It's not a concern. You don't want it to go to bloom.
Okay, so cut the blooms off?
Although... I don't think you're going to be have a shortage of foliage.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do I think it was the peppermint.
You could prune all those off.
We have both spearmint and peppermint here.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what I got.
I think you got one of each, frankly.
Oh,
if I remember
I just
correctly.
planted one. Maybe I gave one away because I only have the one. I'm trying to think. I guess I could make tea with it. What else can I do with it? Can I put it in other drinks or?
Mojito.
What?
Mojito.
No, not going to do a mojito, but I get you. Okay. What other drinks can I put it in besides alcoholic beverages?
Tea.
Okay.
Iced tea.
I wonder if I juiced something and I threw some peppermint in it, if it would be good.
Oh, see, there you go.
Well, in any recipe that has tomatoes in it, generally.
Oh, really?
Yeah, basil.
But basil.
No, that's
this with tea. I understand, but yeah, you could do that with tomatoes too, though. But normally we would put the basils.
Wait. Are we talking about basil or mint?
I'm doing both.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing both. So it would be kind of a different taste if you had some tomatoes with a little mint in it. I think.
Oh, that would be interesting.
It would be an interesting taste. However, right, oregano.
Yeah.
basil, and tomato is classic.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh.
We're getting.
Oh, lemon, like iced lemonade. Oh, lemonade's a great. Yeah, thank you, Trace. That's a good idea. I like that idea a great deal.
What is it?
Lemonade.
Oh.
Mix it in with lemonade.
Well,
so
really,
if I'm
with the
juicing
basil?
things, I can juice the lemons. and-
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, Trace. All right, we're going to take a quick
And
break.
The basil's, it's got kind of an after story. The basils go to seed, and they're a favorite of the birds too.
Oh, okay.
And a pollinator.
All right. Back after this, give us a call, 210-308-8867, 210-308-8867. More of Milberger's Gardening South Texas coming up. Live from Milberger's Landscaping and Nursery at 1604 on Boulevard Road on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. 210-308-8867. We are go to the phone lines now, where Chalmette Burt is on the line, and I got a question for him in a minute, but we'll get his question first. What's going on, sir?
Well, a little bit of pain, but it's an aggravation pain. It's just because I had that eye surgery on Monday, and it's just like a consistent headache. That's all I got to say about it.
No.
Don't be sorry. I can see again.
Yay!
I'm very thankful for that.
You had a cataract surgery? Is that what it was? I can't remember, Bert.
Yeah,
Sorry.
well, actually, somebody asked me, how are you? And I was like, well, I don't really know because I've never had a lens sewn into my cornea before. And they go, you're a smart ass.
Thanks.
You going to have both eyes eventually?
Yes. No, they've already been done. It's like, it was just, it happened, that's it. It's like I can see again, and they told me I have 20/50 vision after 4 days on Friday when I went to the doctor and the ophthalmologist. And they were like, that's outstanding. And I was like, thank you very much.
Cool.
I got another 15 years before I got to have mine done.
Okay.
Yeah, and I looked up Mark. I looked up the Go Gardening, and it's like very good. It's like,
So you can put a face to a voice now.
Yeah, there you go.
well, I
what's
put
your
a
question,
voice to
sir?
all y'all's faces. It's just yours was the last one I got. And am I able to say something like this? I really missed the old cantankerous one.
That's okay. That's okay. Let's get to your questions. I want to get to your questions.
All right. Well, with the vines. All right. First thing I say with loofah, you actually can eat them because I've eaten them. You don't eat them you got to eat them when they're very young and like fingerlings.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you don't want to wait until they're a sponge in the shower. Huh?
Yeah.
So like
Mark said yesterday, exfoliant. They are. I mean, like if they get like past the thumb size, you'll be chewing on them and you won't get nothing out of it.
all right.
Huh.
So that's what I was going to ask you. What size? So less than a thumb, in other words.
Yeah, well, I eat all squash. I love squashes, and I wanted to ask you, whoever loves squash, like there's one that I like. It looks like a little blossom. It looks white. I tried to grow them here, and they didn't do so well. I can't remember the name of them, but they're very tasty, as opposed to what everybody regularly grows: acorn, spaghetti, and what's the other one? Butternut.
Yeah. By the way, that's where we're going to get those.
Yeah, those are coming in.
Those are coming in theoretically
The little white
with
ones?
the loofah. Yeah. So we're going
Okay.
to get all three of those. The butternut. I don't think the acorn, but butternut, spaghetti, and the loofahs.
Okay.
Well, and I just love squash. I just love the taste of squash with a little bit of brown sugar on it.
Have you
And
tried
butter.
the Tatuma
Lots of
squash
butter.
yet? What is it called in
No,
the
I
store? The
haven't.
Calo.
Like,
Do you remember?
No, this year they told me it's like I said, it's a good thing I don't have a garden this year because bending over with the eye surgery, it is. Let me tell you what, it is painful.
Okay.
Well, because you forget and you go down and bend over and tie your shoes and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, I should not have done that.
Yeah. Okay.
But
so-
otherwise,
yes, sir.
So okay, The other one, though, I want to ask you. Y'all were talking earlier about vines, and well, y'all call them butterfly. I call them flutterby, just because that's just me. I'm just particular like that. Is it the color? I mean, like, do they prefer in the fall? Do they prefer the fall colors, or they like spring colors, like blue and stuff like that? Which one attracts them? Is there any particular thing?
Which attracts what?
The butterflies.
Oh, did the blues?
All different butterflies?
Yeah, because my favorite, I mean, like, I got nothing against monarchs, but my favorite is the giant blue swallowtail.
Yeah, it depends on the variety of butterflies that have some favorite colors. I was thinking of our...
the passion vine, doesn't the passion vine... Oh, no, the dill.
Oh,
the dill is for the black. Yeah.
The passion vine attracts the fritillaries. Did I get that word correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
they
of course the passion vine
year.
can be several different colors, but the one that we're most familiar with is kind of a purple.
Yeah, that's the one I got from y'all, and I'm telling you, I got a bunch of them, and I'm like, I was thinking they were moths because they were so small and everything, and I was like, these moths are killing my vines, and then I looked it up, and I just bought more vines and just like let the fritillaries have at it.
Yeah, they're great. It's kind of interesting, and maybe you've experienced this in your landscapes in the past. But the butterflies kind of have favorite lanes, and they'll hang out in part of the far end of one yard, and then a different species will hang out in the zinnia garden, and so it really is pretty fascinating study.
Well, it's like I said, it's like I have to agree. I think I wasn't online because I'll just say, can we say let us have a prayer for the people in the North Country?
Yeah,
absolutely. Thank you.
That's right.
Because I think they're just supposed to be getting a whole lot of rain, and I'm like, they really don't need it. I mean, like, no, you don't know. It's like I can tell you all kinds of things, and I went through Katrina, and I had a couple of flashbacks, and it's like, these people really don't need it right now. So where can it go to refill the aquifer? Somewhere else. That's all I got to say.
Okay. We get it, but yes, it's very sad, and and you've been through tough stuff too. This is not easy, and I do imagine too that for the small towns that this is affecting, it's even worse because they all know somebody too. So I'm sure it's really, really tough.
I can't even imagine. I mean, like, how can you imagine? No, I don't even want to put that out there to anybody think.
No, there you go. Hey, can I ask you a question? 2 questions.
Yes, sir.
One is, have you ever grown melons in the fall in San Antonio?
Yes, actually, they came up by their own. They were voluntold.
Huh. That's interesting.
They just came up because I threw a cantaloupe down on the ground. It was an organic cantaloupe that being a bachelor, the bottom of my vegetable bin is usually a science experiment.
Oh, I gotcha. I like that. I understand that, but yes. But my wife...
And so I just threw it out in the compost stuff, and it just came up, and it went. I was like, okay, you want to live so much, you go for it. Go for what you know.
All right, so but since I guess I can buy some cantaloupe and throw it out in the compost, but other than that, I may get a seed pack. Any suggestions on...
Well, you were talking about tomatoes today. Well, that was yesterday when, was it Minnesota, Bert?
Yeah. Y'all got to get together. We got to get you two together.
Michigan, Bert.
Well, he was
Bert.
like what I did in Louisiana with the Creoles that we got down there. And I just squeezed the seeds out into a container. And I didn't separate them or strain them like you did.
Yeah.
I just let them go. I just let it get moldy and everything, and just okay, go for what you know. And
with you.
Calvin's with you.
Calvin and Mark are with you.
Okay.
I just keep.
Well, no, I mean, like, if you think you got to be more scientific, go for what you know. That's what I say. Like, if it works for you.
I'm gonna try either way. But so you're suggesting the same thing with the melon seeds? Is that why you brought that up?
Oh, the melon seeds. You don't have to be at all.
No, I don't see it's a problem. I mean, like, most things, it's like with avocado, it's like most people are, how do you plant an avocado seed? It's like, well, look at where it drops off of the tree, which is where it was connected to the stem, and then usually the big side is the bottom. And I just put them in the ground just like that myself.
And the neat thing about the cantaloupe and the squash seed is you just let them dry.
Yeah.
And then you can put them in a pill box or something.
Okay.
And they'll last for several years.
I get my eggs in the cardboard things, and I fill them up with cotton soil. And then I just
talking about that. That's a good idea.
And then I just let them sit outside. I water them, make sure, because the cardboard of the egg carton holds the moisture. And like, around here, I keep a couple of the plastic containers over it in the summertime. Well, this year, haven't needed to. But it seems like the moisture just keeps in, just like a little miniature hothouse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's why I'm having success with that begonia, is because I have it in a little hothouse I created. But,
well, that's what I was going to ask you, too. It's like, with the colors of the butterflies, that's the other thing. It just fascinates me, is everybody says red, red, red. And I know, Mark, you said salvia, and most salvias are red. I've seen a couple of blue ones.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of salvias are blue.
Yeah. I was going to say, that's the two main colors, yeah.
So it's like, I heard like bluebonnets are one of the good things that, like, I see the sulfur butterflies that come by in the spring, and they're very attracted to the bluebonnets. And what do I call them? Hidden lilies. They're like the little white lilies that come up like around Easter time and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm probably not getting the right scientific term correctly.
Well, but it depends on the species. A lot of them have favorite. Well, I don't want to overstate that, but some of them have favorite colors, and others just whatever's available.
Why do you think that one butterfly picks one color over another butterfly? Do you think it goes back to that instinct?
No.
I don't know.
They've got studies, and it's a percentage kind of thing.
Okay.
And I think generally it's the yellow and the that cream color are the and even the orange is a favorite if it's not real sharp orange.
Well, and again, the butterflies tend to think of an umbrella.
Okay.
An open umbrella. That shape, that's what the butterflies favor.
Okay.
And then the hummingbirds have closed that umbrella up. And a tubular form, that's what the hummingbirds favor. They favor tubes. But I was thinking this yesterday, sorry. But
it's okay.
That shape of a flower, a nice kind of rounded shape, that's what the butterflies.
Okay. I just didn't know if so do all butterflies go to all colors? I thought you said no.
No, well,
okay, so
they prefer. Yeah. But quite often they'll go to almost all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now bees have about 4 or 5, or 5 or 6 colors.
I was just wondering why they pick. Is it just the nectar is sweeter in a red than a?
I think it's a smell. The
you
pheromones.
Think it's a smell? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Mark's shaking his head.
Yeah, because they're like, well, I can't even imagine. Well, I would try to, but it just boggles the mind to try to imagine how a little tiny bee or a little tiny butterfly, that most of us say don't have the brain size of a pinhead, knows exactly where to go and how to pollinate.
All right.
To me,
Cool.
I
Hey.
find that fascinating.
Yeah. So, okay, Bert, so I got my plans. I'm going to get a cantaloupe, and I'm going to just take the seeds out and put them in the ground. Rinse them off, put them in the ground. Okay?
Well, yeah, do what you get. I mean, like, go for what, you
Okay.
know, let me know how it happens. It's just,
And you said-
think life is a very beautiful thing. That's just how I look at it.
It's okay.
And like I said,
You said fat side on the bottom, right?
well, that's what it seems like when like
Okay.
I say, when I plant avocados, it's like, where does it drop off of the tree or the vine?
Okay.
Just look at it like that. I mean, like, I don't know if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
That's okay. We're not going to hold you to it. Hey, listen, we got to take a break, man. Got to get you caught
Hey,
up.
no problem.
Thanks, Bert.
Thank
Talk to you later,
all.
Bert. Bye.
Bye.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. Back in a moment with more of Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. 210-308-8867. The number to call, 210-308-8867. Looking for melon reports if you want to call in with that. How your figs doing? Calvin has some questions. And let's see, was there anything else that we're still waiting for? Oh, if you've had success with pumpkins, call us at 210-308-8867. In the meantime, did you want to throw it to Mark?
Yeah.
Take it away,
I have
Mark.
questions about trees.
Yeah, so Calvin and I have had questions about trees, particularly throughout the summer. And I just saw yesterday Neil had a question. A writer or a questionnaire just came in and said, asking about the pecans that had large dead wood. And this past summer, I've been involved with editor tree care, and we've seen pecans, sycamores, and shoe-marred red oaks having large amounts of dead wood. And invariably, they have been in areas which have had thin soil or on slopes or other areas which were not.
Oh.
They should not have been planted, or those trees should not have been planted on those sites. So site is important, but we've seen a lot of pecans, and the questioner had, should I keep those branches? And Neil said appropriately, no, remove the large deadwood, because these trees
they
have weak wood and are likely to fall on top of your car or house. So call an arborist to get rid of those trees. But it does lead up to the fact that in a lot of circumstances, a tree that's not been properly placed or situated, and if we had the weather that we've had for the past 4 or 5 years, where it's been cold and dry, that these trees are going to reduce their canopy. And in one way, they just have large branches just die, or other times they other times they just lose their leaves over a period of time, become very thin. Our live oaks sometimes will do that in a period of drought, that they will slowly lose leaves over time. Other trees will lose just large branches, and in case of these pecans, shoe-marred red oaks and sycamores.
You know, Mark, we had one listener that mentioned it was incidental to the, he was describing this landscape, I think, and he mentioned post oaks. I really haven't heard in the past if there was...
In the past, that has been a problem. You and I have experienced that over the years, but you're right. I haven't heard much about post oaks.
Yeah, post oaks are just sensitive to every little disturbance. You know, if you drive your vehicles on over their roots, if you
or if you give them water, they all of a sudden they don't like it. You know, if you're helpful, or if you have disturbance, which is the most common one, we've experienced that both around this area and in College Station. So that's a problem that they develop around them. or if they put the nice grass, turf, a nice lawn around a post oak, and then start watering the grass, and post oak will die.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, in the past, we've always considered post oak very sensitive tree species.
Okay.
Right now,
didn't
they're
like anything.
Yeah,
no,
they're,
it didn't. Okay.
they're kind of low on the list compared to the ones Mark mentioned, the pecans and the Shumard oaks and the other varieties that are reacting to this weather we've had.
Yeah.
Gracious.
Maybe there is a trend in the offing that we're not going to see more rain or more quote, air quote, normal type rain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, than we have seen in the past 5 years.
When you'll have to check on your phone in a minute and see if there's any more rain coming our way. The skies don't look dark anymore.
No, they looked really dark when we first started the program.
Yeah. Oh man, they were dark. Well, got a
And
little
the
rain
wind.
too.
I thought it was going to be
You know
raining.
what?
on
Yeah,
top
look
of
at the
us.
flag now.
Yeah.
There's nothing. I mean, it's just barely. That wind was nice. All right, and then any other issues with trees that people should be aware of?
No, just
What about planting?
Okay.
Yeah, what I was going to say is normally we start planting in the fall. Fall is for planting on the trees. Container grown trees, a lot like we have here at Millburgers, can be planted year round. We don't always recommend in August, but they can be planted year round with the adequate moisture after they've been planted.
Right.
And some people have recommendations. Some people are famous nationally for their recommendations.
Am I looking at you?
Yes.
Okay.
What is my internationally famous method of watering to establish trees?
3, 2, 1.
There you go.
Patience.
Patience. No.
Okay.
No, all the rules of thumb that I've taught you.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. So in the absence of rain, we water 3 times a week for the first month, twice a week for the second month, and once a week for the third month, and then thereafter, 1 to 2 times a month, depending on the rainfall, for the next 6 months.
Okay, right.
So, and then after that, again during the growing season, 1 to 2 times a month,
Okay.
depending on rainfall. So, in other words, water frequently but lightly, changing to infrequent but deeper. That's the rule of thumb. So that's a good question. Yes, normally we do it in the fall, but yes, if you need trees in the landscape, you can do that with a container, well grown container tree.
Uh-oh.
And then, did you lose me?
Yeah, I lost you, but that's okay.
All
I'll
right.
fix it.
Can you hear me there?
No, go.
All right. Okay,
you are.
and then a well-established tree. So really, if you want good tree growth over the lifetime of its lifetime, the beginning is very, very, very important.
Well, and if you want to wait a little while into the fall, you know, this is a good time to plan.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah, and one of the best ways to plan is to spend some time kind of looking at the trees. Like Millburgers has a great selection of trees to look at, and you can confer on Mark's resources and my columns and
the staff here is very well very well educated, both by Trace and myself. And don't forget that usually CPS Energy usually has a rebate program come mid-October. And so that's lifetime of 5 trees in your landscape with a $50 rebate per tree.
All right. 210-308-8867. 210-308. Got another tree question. Bert had one more question. We'll get to him right now on 210-308-8867. Real quick, Bert, what's happening?
I was asking, I've had a very good relation with crepe myrtles my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just wondering, I want to take an offshoot. I guess most people would call them suckers. Is it, as you said, fall, it's like, can I take one off, and how do I do to preserve it, to transplant it into a pot? So that
I need to know this too, Bert. So, Mark?
Bert, Milton's been bugging me for the last couple of weeks, so you can do it right now. In fact, it's encouraged you to do it right now.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
So in the warmer season, towards the end of the summer. So right now for the next couple of months, take the semi-soft wood, take the shoot, take out the shoot, and take off the top part of the shoot, the really new growth, take that off up to a node, and then cut off at a node. Take off all the leaves, and then stick it into the pot. Get about 6 or 7 of them in little pots, because the frequency of germination or generating new roots is not really great for trees, but you get 6 or 7 different of these pencil, about the size and shape of a pencil.
Okay.
Well, okay.
And just stick them in the ground.
That's what it is. It's like they're like about a number 2 pencil right now.
There you go. Use that as a key.
Okay, and I wanted to tell you, it's like one thing I always love about crepe myrtles is like I always love when they blossomed and they carpeted the ground with their petals.
Yeah.
And everybody used to just like bitch, moan, and complain about, I got to go. I was like, I loved it, because I was just like, thank you, crepe myrtle, for making a very good garden look very much prettier.
No, it looks like there's a pond. After a big rain with a crepe myrtle, you've got this big pond of pink or this big pond of purple, which is great.
Like the Phoenix fox, too.
Yeah, that does do that. Hey, thanks, Bert.
Bye,
All right, bye.
All right, we'll talk to you later. All right, hey, Bert mentioned, too, about Go Gardening that he was watching. You want to tell us about that?
Go Gardening is the videos that is produced by Gardening Volunteers South Texas, along with the Edwards Aquifer Authority and the a number of partners. So I'll just leave it like that. I can't think of them all. And you may find that at the gardeningvolunteers.org website. And did you find it yesterday?
Yeah, it's up at the menu at the top. It says Go Gardening.
Go Gardening. Just click on that, and you'll see the 2 videos that we've dropped for each month. And then after that, you can go to YouTube, and they are archived there. Did you find the link?
Yeah, actually, there's when you go to the current one, if you go down to the bottom of the page, it says, look at old.
Be able to look at old ones, and then you just look at.
I don't know if it says old, but you get the idea.
Well, I'm not that old. I am old.
Yeah, Bert didn't say anything about how you looked. He just said he saw you.
Yeah.
Okay. Just kidding.
Anyway, 2 videos per month. This month was the committee for Native Plant Society of Texas. They have a committee to gather native plants or seeds from native plants, and then I did a little video here at Millburgers talking about landscape plants for color for color.
Yeah.
So it was going to drop on 4th of July. So we're talking about color in the sky and color in your landscape.
What was the website for the native plant guy and the seeds? Because it's an interesting website. Do you remember? It's NP.
It's NPSOT. So it's NPSOT.
NPSOT.org.
Native Plant Societies of Texas.org.
.org. Yeah, and it's a great site, and you can learn all about all the
fabulous organization and fabulous website.
Okay. All right, Calvin, you want to bring up anything that you got going on, or we're almost out of time? Got about a minute left.
No, I just
got the paper and the.
It's a good time to do. We talked about planning for the fall garden. It's almost time for
okay,
that.
so if fall is for planting, then summer's for planting.
That's good. That's good,
Yeah.
Milton.
Like that?
Yeah,
Thank you
like
very much.
that. Yeah, you're very
We'll say
welcome.
goodbye now. Good night, everybody.
We usually use January for that, but
Okay.
July, they're both J.
What? January, July for planning. Okay. All right, we're going to begin to wrap up now. Thanks to you and all our callers and for calling in. Thanks to the people that came by the show. We sure enjoyed it. So we'll say goodbye. Thanks to Al for doing a great job getting the show going. Back after this, or back after a week, we'll be back here at Millburgers on 9:30 a.m. The Answer.